Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's your boy, Quincy, and today we get our week 1 match versus Delrayray. I've known Delrayray for quite a few years, and I haven't battled him for quite a while. So like, this was a really great like coming home type of situation for us in particular. Simple things that you guys gotta know about the matchup. Week 1 is that like obviously no Terra and we have item clause, so those are two of the biggest things. Also, yeah, no, I already said no Terra. I'm sorry, it's late. Besides that, I feel like I have a relatively good matchup going into this week. I really love my team. I really love how I can handle things, and there's like certain like directions I can go that like I could prep one way or I can prep another way, and it just gives me a really good option. So like I'm really excited about that. So ultimately this is the team I decided on. I went Protective Pads Masquerada because between Flower Trick and Triple Axle, I hit basically everything on his team. Trailblaze is in case he is Battle Bond Greninja or Scarf Chomp or like, you know, who knows. So that allows me to outspeed him, all that jazz. Treads. Iron Treads is phenomenal here, and I pretty openly just bring it in on quite a few things. I can bring it on the Zapdos, depending on the moveset. I can bring it on like Empoleon, and not really Hessurf. Diancie Muck, Appipalm. So like it does quite a few things. Just feel really good about it. Keldeo is interesting because like, okay, so I'm looking at my matchup, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can like look on the other screen as well. But Goth looks really good into both Keldeo and Weezing, and so I was like, well, how can I abuse this? And I was like, you know, I might bring Weakness Policy Keldeo, because if I set up a Calm Mind and then he clicks Psychic into me, Keldeo really can have a field day here. So like that was like my mind with Keldeo, and that's obviously what I'm running. Coverage hits basically everything for at least, yeah, hits everything for at least neutral damage. And then Weezing. So Weezing, I could have gone Neutralizing Gas. I could have really prevented a lot of my issues just flat out. But if you guys are looking at like the rest of the team, I don't have an Earthquake switch in. So Levitate kind of gives me an Earthquake switch in, while Shed Shell allows me not to get trapped alongside that. Raging Bolt, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with Raging Bolt. I knew it was like really phenomenal here, but I just couldn't really settle on like EVs, set, whatever. So I ended up going with the Jetpack so that I could just get a free U-turn with a Draco drop, which is like disgusting versus this team. And he also has a Diancie, and I was like, well, Heavy Slam with a negative nature does 50% unless he has defense damage or defense EVs. And like versus my team, I think that he would opt to go, I feel like he'd opt to go more special defensive personally. So that's what we would assume would happen. So I feel like I had really good coverage on Raging Bolt. I get a free switch out, and then we get Lycanroc. Lycanroc has, in my opinion, some of the weirdest calcs. And so I was kind of like playing around with it because I was like, you know, Lycanroc gives me a really good Zapdos switch in. It also kind of helps me if Ambipom gets out of control. And I was like, okay, yeah, we'll bring it. I was looking and seeing like what kind of moves it got, and I was like, we'll just run Assault Vest, we'll run Stone Edge. Obviously, No Guard helps me out a ton. Iron Head will help me out with the Diancie. Knockoff will help me out with things like Bramble Gas, and Close Combat will kind of pull everything together so that I can kill things like Empoleon if he switches it in, or you know, Ambipom, whatever. So this is what I brought. Let's get on to the match. Okay, so let's see what he brought. He brought Greninja, Heracross, Muck. I am so happy I called the Gothitelle right. And Zapdos and Garchomp. Basically everything I thought he would bring. Heracross maybe not. But I'm actually super excited because I feel like these two, Keldeo and Weezing, were like such important in like my prep and shit. So like making sure that like it actually was worth it is really nice. I mean, do I have a reason not to just mouse Grata? It should be the fastest thing on the field. Yeah. He also really doesn't have a phenomenal answer for it. I am expecting maybe a Scarf Chomp or a Scarf Greninja, but you know, like we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see what he leads off with. Obviously, good luck, have fun to my opponent, and let's start week 1. That's the muck. That's a pretty fair lead on his part. Yeah, just go ahead, go for the U-turn. Hope he's not Rocky Helmet. Actually, I won't know if he's Rocky Helmet because I have protective pads. Now, Muck is a little bit of an issue. I will just go for Iron Treads here. If he sets up Toxic Spikes, I can Rapid Spin them away. I can drop my own Stealth Rocks. Yeah, that's pretty fair. He could go Zapdos here. Again, I feel like I just go for Stealth Rocks and play it by ear of like what he really wants to go for. I don't want to sit here and be passive all game, so I feel like getting rocks up really allows me to just be able to like click moves faster and assume yeah. Now with Zapdos being out, do I have anything that I really want to bring into Zapdos? I could bring Lycanroc. How good is Lycanroc the rest of this match? You know what? We're gonna go Lycanroc. We brought him for this reason alone. And yeah, no, I mean, he has a phenomenal matchup into Zapdos. So hopefully Lycanroc can like do some things. Let's go. Okay. So like I feel like he's just gonna bring in Garchomp, which is super fine, but I'm gonna go for Stone Edge. I hopefully can get some big damage off. Hopefully no critical no critical hits. Hopefully nothing like too crazy hacks wise. But I am no guard, so like I have no fear clicking this move. Yeah, so there's a Garchomp that's pretty. Oh, I mean, it might not be super defensive. That wasn't a super crazy hit, but I'm gonna go ahead, send in the Weezing, throw off a Toxic, and I have Shed Tail, so I'm not really afraid of Gothitelle whatsoever, or Gothorita, or whatever it's called. My biggest worry will be that, like, I'm not exactly sure if Shed Tail's a one-time use. Tell me that you're not going to go for rocks or stealth rocks or like anything super crazy. Iron Head, ew, you're disgusting. I like it. I'm just gonna go for. I kind of want to go for. Yeah, I kind of want to go for Toxic, but just on the off chance that he actually wanted to stay up. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, old pal. Oh, that thing kind of tanked a hit. Like, he 100% expects me not to have this, so I'm just going to expect the psychic move. Yeah, I might expect the psychic move. The biggest thing's, I'm not sure how much U-turn does to it. Yeah, there we go. So again, I'm just want to run a quick calc here because I'm assuming they're gonna be something like this, and I might just go for a U-turn. Just keep on pressuring him. I feel really validated my prep at least. I should have checked inside if Shedtail was like a one-use thing, because that would be really good to know. Okay, so he does opt to switch out, probably going to Heracross? No, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense, that makes sense. I'm assuming that Muck is Sticky Hole, just to avoid getting your item knocked off. Again, super okay, because actually, it's relatively free to go for Ice Spinner at this point. Yeah. I'm hoping this does decent damage to that, Zapdos. But we will see. Like, if it's like a 2-hit KO, that would be phenomenal. We do catch the Zapdos, which is cash money, cash money. Come on, give me 50%. Oh, not even close, bro. And we get the static. That happens. That's okay. That's okay. Look, we're just going to have to continue to replay this scenario, I guess. I'll go Lycanroc, and then I'll probably end up clicking Knockoff. I'm not super offended. Oh, sorry, I'm not super offended that, like, I'm paralyzed. I feel like the biggest thing that I need this thing around for is just to take hits from Muck. And I feel like it walls it pretty darn well. It's such a little goofy goober with his silly little face, bro. I kind of regret not running Volt Switch on it. But it is what it is. Okay, so he goes for the Roost here. Again, I'm pretty safe just click Knockoff. Especially seeing the type of damage that Stone Edge did to Garchomp, I'm not necessarily worried about it. I'm assuming it's either going to be like a loaded dice set, or he could be like Yachi, which is really not a big factor. Now that Treads is paralyzed, I'll never sit here and try to attack him with that. But yeah, no, we'll see. Oh. I'm okay with catching this with a knockoff. Oh, and I am okay with us killing this. I mean, I have no reason not to just knock off again, right? It does mess up my Keldeo said a bit. But ultimately, I think that was the best sack for him because it just wasn't doing anything crazy this game. Again, I feel like he just has to go Garchomp here and... Oh, Drizzy. Baby, Drizzy. Now... Greninja, probably... I would assume it's Specs, right? And I am a Sylvest... Relatively bulky. Like, this is my thing. He shouldn't be able to kill me. I should live this. Yep. And Greninja is gone, and that's a huge, huge thing for me, bro. Lycanroc is doing more than it should have. Obviously, again, like, the biggest concern now is that, like, Zapdos is a thing. But I'm not, like, super duper worried about it. I have Triple Axle for that situation in general, so, like... This thing, the little dog is putting in some work, bro. I am actually relatively thrilled just with that. Crowd pleaser. Good old Heracross. Okay, Heracross. What is the move for Heracross? I gotta sack you, bro. Not before I start at you, but I'm gonna sack you. After that, I should be able to pretty freely go into Masquerado. Let's see, I'm assuming you're probably... You're sword stancing in my face. That's terrifying. This is getting so much worse by the minute. Okay, so this thing is claiming a kill. This thing is 100% claiming a kill. Part of me wants to save it just because it's put in so much work at this point. But I don't have the luxury. So we'll go ahead and just let Lycanroc do its thing. You can see that I'm assault vested. So this is... This is where things are weird. Because, like, part of me wants to just go you. Click triple axle. But if I click that out, if I miss, that's an issue. Or I could just go into Keldeo, Icy Wind, I'm in a good spot. I could just go into you and Thunderclap. This thing scares me. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't super duper paying attention. Oh, he just has attack. That's fine. Okay. Part of me was like, I really hope he doesn't switch out to, Garchomp, because, like, I can only take so much more. How much does a Garchomp Earthquake do to me now? I wish I would have had some type of Sets loaded up. What is this? This is a Raging Bolt. I'm just curious, like, I shouldn't die to anything. And so, I kind of just want to click Draco. Get that nice little switch out. If he sets up with Garchomp, like, that would have also been a pretty good, like, thing. Like, I guess a really good reason for me to stay in here. Because, like, Ironhead will take out Weezing at this point. I should lift this. Barely! Oh my god! Okay. And we still kill without. Oh my god. Oh my god, Raging Bolt, you monster. Raging Bolt, you monster, bro. What? We're gonna go Keldeo. I think at this point, I want to force out the Zapdos. What? Dude, Raging Bolt is a monster. I am going Calm Mind here. I'm weakness policy. This is going to do numbers. This is gonna do numbers, boys. Oh, don't paralyze me. That'll be awful. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's get it. Oh. Keldeo. Keldeo doesn't play with that, bro. Like... What is my Keldeo set? Am I... Yeah. I have to Hydro here, actually. I don't have to Hydro. I'm gonna Hydro, though. And we connected, dude. Absolutely insane. My team was just like, look, bro, this is our week. Del is absolutely like a phenomenal battler, such a fun person to work with. And my team was just like, let's get it. Just so that I don't... I kind of want to click Hydro again. Can we hit 2 Hydros in a row? We're disgusting, bro. GG's to my opponent. This is absolute madness. Like, I feel like my team's just on some weird shit today. I hope you guys really enjoyed the battle. I really hope you guys enjoyed everything. I hope you guys have a blessed one. Peace.